speed limit 70 miles an hour on the highway, you can't travel 65, 70 miles an hour safely in that kind of weather.
The Ohio State Highway Patrol says while driving on ice can be nearly impossible, it's generally not the key to why an accident occurred. The most common cause is something avoidable.
Speed, 100%. We don't normally recommend you do this. Here we are in a closed, empty parking lot. We have very limited obstacles, and you are under supervision of trained personnel.
Simply driving slow on ice can reduce the chances of a crash. Learning how to drive on ice can make it safer. The Miami Valley Hospital Injury Prevention Center has turned to technology to keep people out of their hospital. A little bit of fun, because the best way to understand how to drive on ice is to actually do it.
The simulator makes it to where you can get out, you can practice, you can drive. If you hit something, you wreck, you can reset it. It's not costing you a dime. You're just learning from that accident per se.
Their state-of-the-art driving simulator gives inexperienced and experienced drivers the ability to safely see how they should react on ice.
But in this weather, you never want to drive completely next to somebody and just hover there. You see cars right next to a car or right next to a semi. You're going to want to slow down and get that space not only in front of somebody or behind somebody, but certainly next to somebody.
While these driving tips and the simulator are meant to better prepare you to drive on icy conditions, the very best tip the Ohio State Highway Patrol has to offer is just stay home. Jesse Mack, News Center 7.
All right, that was very good information. Very interesting, that simulator.
I know, it's nice because once again, you could feel what it feels like and what it would look like to have to deal with ice, but you are safe.
Yeah.
Because you're inside, you're not actually hitting real people.
As you both just said as we were watching that would be fun to do, actually, and a lot to learn. With that said, we're not out of the woods. We're having a storm tracking alert day as we speak.
Exactly. So not only do we have communities that have some flooding they're still dealing with, but we're in the 20s now. So we might actually get some slick spots to develop over the next few hours, and this is not our only chance for winter weather. I want to show you what I'm talking about. When it comes to our travel forecast for the next couple of days, we actually do have to deal with some of that winter weather towards the end of the weekend. So Sunday, we're going to see a chance for not only some rain showers, but also some scattered light snow. I elevated Monday because any snow we get Sunday night into Monday morning could give us slick roads, and as we head Monday into Tuesday, it'll be that mix right back over to some rainfall. So a lot of activity actually as we turn the corner and end the weekend. When it comes to our forecast here this morning, we have been seeing flurries across the Miami Valley. I don't expect those to really accumulate to much, but when you're down in the 20s, any of those puddles that we have seen, any lingering standing water, that could start to get a little slick for us. So we're sitting at 22 degrees right now. Winds are out of the west at 29 miles per hour, and that is actually increasing our wind chill across the Miami Valley. So something we didn't have to really deal with when we were so warm the past couple of days. Well, it is winter, and it is hitting us right in the face with this wind out of the west, kind of ushering in the cold air and also helping to make it feel a lot colder outside. 21 degrees right now in Greenville. It's only 19 in Bellefontaine and only 22. We've actually seen our temperatures drop in the Dayton area throughout our early morning. I'm looking at the wind chill. We're down to 0 right now in Salina. Feels like it's only 2 degrees in Bellefontaine and only 4 in Dayton. When we look at the big picture, we are done with all of the rain, all of that heavy rain, the threat for severe weather. That's out of here. But now we are dealing with some winter weather again. Comes in the form of some of those flurries that you could see off in Indiana. And we're getting a few of them to start stretching into the Miami Valley as well. So you can see some of these weak returns in portions of Preble and Montgomery County. Don't be surprised if you hit some snowflakes when you're driving this morning. A little bit of activity between Sydney and Troy as well. And Futurecast actually isn't even picking up on this activity. It's so light, but I am going to keep it in the forecast through about lunchtime or so. Once we head into the end of your day here on this Friday, you can see we actually get some sunshine for the rest of the afternoon and clear skies as we head into our night tonight. Unfortunately, our temperatures are really going to struggle today. We only hit 25 as we head through the afternoon. That is significantly colder than the 60-degree day we had yesterday. 24 degrees after school in Fairborn will be around 23 in Sydney, and then this is really going to be rough. We dropped to 8 degrees tonight, so right back to our cold winter weather that we took a little bit of a break from over the past couple of days. Your weekend forecast, if we're going to pick a day this weekend, weekend, bundle up and enjoy Saturday. That's our dry day. That'd be a good day to maybe get out, go skiing. We've got some pleasant conditions at least. But as we head into Sunday and Monday, we will be tracking another storm system. So I do expect that on Sunday to bring that mix of rain and some snow showers at night. We'll watch for a wintry mix at times Monday, but we should quickly transition over to rain for Monday afternoon and into Tuesday morning. Temperatures, though, getting a little closer to normal as we start next week. We bring you weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Let's get a check on the roads now with Sergeant Mark. Good morning, Sarge. Where are some of the problem spots you're seeing this morning?
Well, good morning to you, Kiristie. Well, one of those happens to be on eastbound 35 at 75. Now, this is a situation where it looks like some pretty large potholes may have popped up on this ramp from Interstate 75 onto eastbound 35. Traffic trackers there, and they're telling me now this is a vehicle with the flashing lights on that's got some damage on it, but there are at least 2 other vehicles out there as well. At one point, we had quite a few vehicles that looked like they may have been damaged by potholes on this ramp, so a definite warning out there. With all this rain, the cold temperatures from last week, we're going to start seeing a lot more of these issues with potholes this morning. Here's an overhead look at Route 35 at Perry Street, that same general area. Traffic's okay other than just on that one ramp. That's what we're dealing with the damage to those vehicles. Now, also, high water is still going to be an issue this morning. Now, this is by no means a complete list. I just want to give you some of the major areas that you will not be able to travel on because of high water, especially in Miami County between Tip and Troy. We've got a number of roads closed. 202 is closed between Route 571 and Tip Elizabeth Road. Now, that's a major route. Also, Spangler Road is another area just north of Interstate 70. That's actually in Clark County near the 675-70 area. But Spangler Road is another one of those busy roads that's still going to be closed to traffic because of high water. I'm Sergeant Mark.
Sergeant, thank you. 522, 22 degrees.
Nearly 100 companies came together looking for workers this week. We'll tell you how you can get more information about the job openings.
And as you just heard, the rain causing more than just flooding issues. The other risk experts say residents need to watch out for today.
Dayton's newest radio station, the hits of the 80s.